All right, we're going to take a look at scientific notation. So this probably is one of the most misunderstood topics in the exam. So we're going to go through a bunch of examples. Once you kind of have the fundamentals of this, it's not nearly as complicated as you might think. Okay, so we start off, we have 6.7 times 10 to the third. 6.7 times 10 to the third. What does that equal? Okay, so there's a real simple way that you go about doing this, right? So we have the 6.7, right? And so 10 to the third means that we need to move this decimal place 3 decimal places to the right, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, right? And for those last two, you need to add zeros and then get rid of that decimal place, right? So the answer is 6,700, right? And that's our first one. 6.7 times 10 to the third is 6,700, and we get that by going, because we have the 3 exponent up there, 3 decimal places to the right. Okay. Now let's look at a different one. 6.7. We're going to be using that 6.7 a lot in this video. Times 10 to the negative 3. Okay, so when it was 3, it was 3 decimal places to the right. When it's negative 3, it's going to be 3 decimal places going the other direction, to the left, right? So 1, 2, 3, and put a decimal place there, right? So you got 2 zeros, right? Get rid of that guy. We have 0.0067. That's how we do 6.7 times 10 to the negative 3, right? If it was 10 to the negative 4, then we would have gone one further, and then it would be 0.00067. Okay, so now that's positive, negative. That's really pretty much everything you have to know. Right? But sometimes you'll be looking at something different, right? So what if they gave you 67 million? Right, now we're just doing this process in reverse. They give you 67 million, and so when you look at your answer choices, it's definitely all going to be 6.7 times 10 to the something, right? So the correct answer is, so right now essentially the decimal place is right here, and you have like a 0, right? 67 million point 0, right? That's the same thing as 67 million. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes? 6.7 times 10 to the 7th. That's how we do that one. Okay? What if it was 670 million? We're going to do that one in a minute, right? Okay. Get some more practice on something like this. 67,000. Okay, so we know it's going to be 6.7 times something times 10 to the something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6.7 times 10 to the 4th. Absolutely. Absolutely correct. Okay, we have 2 more. 2 more of these, right? They all start to seem pretty similar after a while, right? So 0.00067. Okay, so we know where it's going to be 6.7 times 10 to what? Okay, going here, we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get that decimal place right there. Yes, so 6.7 times 10 to the negative 4, right? That's how we get that, right? Whenever we see 0.000, we know that exponent 10 is going to have to be a negative for sure. last one, 6.7 times 10 to the 5th. Okay, how do we figure this out, right? So again, we have that 6.7, 10 to the 5th, 1, then we're going to add 4 zeros, right? There's 4 more decimal places. Get rid of that thing, and that number is 670,000, right? So 6.7 times 10 to the 5th, we get 670,000.